Hi Leo, I jumped in here today to do a video for you because you guys were my most watched video. So I really wanted to say thank you to all my little lions, and I just, as my way of saying thank you and appreciation for you all, I decided to do your weekly reading for January 20th through the 27th first. So Leo, this is you. And I am using the Weaver Tarot deck. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. It's going to be a little bit hard to see because if you can tell, they're like an iridescent on black. So some of it is a little bit hard to see on camera. So I'll do my best to show the pictures off for you guys because they are incredibly beautiful. So here we go. To my archangels, my spirit guides, and my ancestors, holy masters, please come and join us at this moment to give us the messages that we need to hear for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please let me be able to share the messages that Leo needs to listen to hear, and let us be able to clearly share that with them. Okay, let's begin. Okay, Leo. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. The Star in reverse. 10 of Coins. Okay, what is happening? 10 of Coins in reverse. I'm going to pull the rest of them. 8 of Coins in reverse. The Moon in reverse. I don't like how they're all coming out in reverse, but they're not all reversed. Okay, 3 of Swords, 3 of Coins, and the Strength. 3 of Coins and the Strength are also in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords. So, wow, Leo, what is happening? What is going on here? So let me just take a look at the cards for a little bit and see where you're at with this, because I didn't expect for all the cards to be in reverse, and they're not all in reverse because the 4 of Swords is in the upright. So these, I guess, this is how they were meant to come out. So we'll take it step by step, okay? Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Now, the Wheel of Fortune always speaks about, basically the wheel turning in your favor. So you could be dealing with a little bit of challenge right now. You might be having some obstacles when it comes to money, your finances, work. It could also mean that you are in a place right now where you're needing to basically do a clean sweep, like a purge of a lot of different things in your life. This could be speaking of needing to reevaluate what you really are doing in your life, because right now it's definitely not working. When the wheel is upright, they say that the wheel's turning in your favor. Good fortune's coming your way. So while it's in the it's reverse, it's still, these things are still coming, but this shows that there's some obstacles. So you are experiencing a little bit of like a stagnant energy right now, a little bit of a stalemate. So you might just be disenchanted with what's happening, or maybe you're not satisfied with the job that you're in. Maybe you're just not happy in your living situation. Maybe you just need to reevaluate if this is really where you want to be, because you have fortune that's coming. It's trying to come, but there's some obstacles. So there's some stuff that you need to clear up. There's some stuff that you need to like get in there and either, do the KonMari where like, this is not serving me, I'm going to get rid of it, and, just kind of clear it out so that the wheel starts turning in your favor. Because at this point right now, it seems like a lot of stagnant energy, and you might just be kind of going through the motions of your life. You're not really you're not really passionate about it right now. You're kind of in a stalemate, okay? And next to that is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So the Eight of Swords usually speaks about a mental prison. Like you guys are, if you ever seen the Rider-Waite, the original Rider-Waite, it's a woman that's tied up and all their swords are around her, kind of like a little prison. But yours is in reverse. So actually this is a really good sign, a really good card to get in the reverse, because it's saying that you are no longer bound to the things that are no longer serving you, and you're ready to cut this out of your life. You're in a position where you've just decided, like, you know what, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to live the way I'm living, or work where I'm working, or be with a person that's not, you know, satisfying me, or be with a person that's not, like, you know, for my highest good. So this is a place where you've had it, like an epiphany of, like, you know what, I'm not trapped. I can go. I can make a change, and I can just get out of the situation that I'm not really happy in. Okay, because it seems like you didn't get your wish with the Star card in reverse. You didn't get your wish when it came to a situation. Maybe it was like I said, a relationship. Maybe it was a job. But this was something that didn't happen for you. There was a wish that was not, it didn't come to fruition. Maybe something that you thought was going to be, you know, a great, wonderful thing didn't pan out that way. So when this is in reverse, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. There's a lot of, you know, energy that needs to be reevaluated. If it's not for your own good, obviously you need to get rid of it. But this is kind of like the blessing in disguise. Like, you kind of dodged a bullet. You thought that this was your happily ever after, but it really wasn't. And so being that you're in the Eight of Swords in reverse next to the Star in reverse, it shows me that you kind of know that already. You've come to realize that, you know what, no, this was not what I thought it was going to be, and it's not what I wanted. And you basically came to that conclusion that you're just pretty much gonna walk away from something that's not good for you. Okay, or if you're not there yet, you will be soon. Because you have the Ten of Coins. The situation is draining you financially. It's draining your resources. And so you're stressed out because you're like, okay, this isn't happening. I'm not really getting any, you know, new business or any new money coming in. So this is starting to affect my finances. My home's not in order. Like, whoever, you know, you're with could be, like, you know, out and about and not really supporting you in the house. Or if it's, you know, if you're a male, like, they're not really, like, you know, I don't like gender roles. It's like, you know, we all have to do our part. I mean, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you're a male and your wife, or you're with a woman, she has to stay home, do laundry. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is they're not giving you the support at home to help you do the things that you have to do, you know. So whether that's giving you a day off so that you can have a little bit of a recharge, or you know, supporting you in, you know, maybe contributing monetarily to your situation. So that's not happening at this moment, because with the Ten of Coins, it's a lot of instability in finances, a lot of instability in the, you know, the whole, like, foundation of your home. And so you're kind of in the place where you're fed up with it. This looks like a lot of fed up energy. You're pretty much in the place where you're just like, okay, what else? Because this is not going right. That's not going right. This didn't go right. You know, it's just not, it's not coming together. Like the Wheel of Fortune reverse is just like what you had planned, what you thought was going to be, it's just not. And then you have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, Ten of Coins in reverse. This is a lot of energy that's just like, it's not working. Whatever you thought was your dream come true, it's not. It's not. That's not what it is. And then you have the Eight of Coins also in reverse. So this one is a really interesting card, because in the original Rider-Waite, it's a man that's like, he's holding a bunch. Let me see if I can find it here. I want to show you the differences in this one and the one that's in this deck. So let me see if I can find it. But what I'm getting the sense that, you know, you've put in a lot of energy and effort into your situation. You've put in so much work. You've given it your all, your entire everything. And it's not panning out. You know, you're just realizing, you know, this is not where I want to be. This is not how I thought things were going to be, because we should be, you know, far better off now financially. We should be better off in our status, in our, you know, work and our everything. It should be a lot, it should have come a lot further than it is. So let me show you in the Rider-Waite, the original Rider-Waite. There's a man that's working, and he's working carving his little, his coins. So he's diligently working. He's putting in a lot of effort, right? When the Eight of Coins comes out in reverse, you're basically saying, like, I don't want to put any more work into this, because this card, what I like is, there's a key in the center here. There's trees, like your land, and there's like a bunch of different things and all these different coins. They're not just like the regular Rider-Waite. So it's like you were working on a whole, like a bunch of things together all at once, putting all of this energy into all these things to make sure you guys were on a good, solid foundation. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't working. And you've kind of like stopped wanting to put any more energy or effort into it when it's in the reverse. When it's in the reverse, you're kind of like, why am I going to keep going with this? It's not working. Okay. Then you have the Moon in reverse. So a lot of stuff came out. I don't know if it was that you found out some stuff about your partner, or somebody at work was, cheating you out of money, or maybe they weren't doing their share of work, or it's something that was hidden, that was being done sneaky, like a little bit of like in a secret kind of an energy. It came out because when the Moon is in the upright, it talks about secrets and things not being out in the open and being hidden, things being done in the light of the moon, basically being sneaky. But when it's upside down and it's in reverse, it's saying you found everything out. Maybe you got a phone call. Maybe somebody told you, oh, I saw so-and-so down the street with so-and-so. And you're like, what? They were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be over there. And then it was like something that it wasn't like a malicious thing that they let you know, but you found out anyway. You found out anyway. And in this way, it's like an accidental finding out, but it came out. It can't be hidden anymore, okay? And unfortunately, that led you to have a Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is in the upright, so it means this is probably actively happening, or it will when you find out some, whatever this information that was found out. You get into the energy of heartbreak. Sometimes this speaks about, a third-party situation. Maybe so-and-so was with so-and-so and they were not supposed to be with that certain so-and-so. And that led to your heartbreak. But that heartbreak, it kind of helped you to get into this energy of like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to put any more energy into it. I'm not going to work at it anymore. Because I did. I put so much effort into it. And how could they come out and do this? And you're still hurt. It still hurts. And it's disappointing. And you didn't expect that because you really, really thought that this situation was your happily ever after. You thought this was your wish. You thought this was the perfect person for you, or the perfect job, or the perfect whatever situation it is. It didn't pan out the way that you thought. And yeah, you're heartbroken. You have the right to be heartbroken. It's disappointing when you put so much energy and effort in and your everything, all of your efforts and all of your work and all of your dreams and goals and aspiration, because the Ten of Coins speaks about a solid foundation. You worked to get this to be the most solid foundation you could have. And when it's thrown away and somebody's out here doing whatever they're not supposed to be doing, or maybe they're not supporting you, or maybe you have competition at work with people that are stealing, your accounts, or stealing money, from right under your nose. It's a disappointing thing. Very disappointing. And so you're done collaborating. Three of Coins is earth energy. It talks about collaborations and contracts and everything. So it could definitely be work related. Maybe you were working with other people and it just didn't pan out because they were not being honest. They were lying. They had secrets. They were doing things that were underhanded. And it just messed with your money. And that's where you were just like, no. But it has taken a lot of your strength out. Right now, you're not feeling at your best. Maybe you're a little bit depressed. Maybe you're so disappointed that this has hurt you in a way that you never expected. Okay? So we're going to pull a little bit more to clarify this because I don't want to just leave it like this. So I might just use the Crystal Visions. I'm going to use Crystal Visions to clarify these cards and see who are the players, who are the people here that are creating this kind of negative energy for you. Let me just get a little bit of tea. I'm really sorry, Leo. I was so excited to do your reading because you guys were such great, I had such great feedback from you guys. And I didn't expect for this to be so heavy and so sad, but this is probably something that really needed to be, that you needed to hear, to give you the confirmation that, you're in the right and whoever did you wrong is not. And you have every right to be upset and be, disappointed, because it is disappointing when you put all your effort and your energy into something and it doesn't pan out. But this is an opportunity for you to say, hey, listen, for whoever this is resonating, this is not going to resonate with everybody. But if this is an opportunity for you to say, you know what? Okay, move on. Let's put energy and effort into something that's going to be good for me. Okay, you gave and gave and gave to other people. Now this is an opportunity for you to heal, get yourself strong again. Put this strength card in the upright. This is Leo energy. To put you back on top. Okay, to put your Wheel of Fortune, we're going to flip that energy. To give that Wheel of Fortune back going in your favor. To give you the 10 of coins, we're going to flip that energy, put it back upright so that you can get all your money back. Okay? Because you deserve to have all the things that you worked for. No more of this heartbreak. I'm flipping that energy too. Okay? And I want to have you have good collaboration with somebody. Maybe somebody will come in and help you. Okay? Because the Four of Swords is just basically telling you, you got to take some time. You got to take some time and rest and heal from this. This was heavy. This was hard. This is not where you want to be. Okay? But you have the Chariot card under here too. So this shows that there's a lot of changes that have to happen, but for the better. These are going to be changes that are going to be in your favor because you have the Two of Cups under here. So if this is love, there's someone better coming. There's someone good that's going to be here that's going to give you that unconditional love that you're wishing that you thought you had with this one person. And then you will get your wish. I'm flipping that energy for you too. I'm going to clarify with the Crystal Visions Tarot. I wanted to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify Wheel of Fortune for Leo. January 20th through the 27th. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Leo. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Leo. Okay, Leo, you don't want to talk to me? Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Leo. January 20th through the 27th. Oop, there you go. Okay, so one fell down here. Hold on one second. Okay, so this one fell like this down and this one fell up. So you have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, and you have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is Leo energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So the Death card could be the ending of this difficult situation because you're no longer going to carry this burden. Okay, that's clarifying your Wheel of Fortune. This is kind of like, it goes with the theme of everything else that's happening here on the rest of your cards. So definitely you're at an end of a cycle. Maybe you are ending a cycle with a karmic partner. Maybe you're ending a cycle with an employment that maybe you're just not, your heart's not in it anymore. You wanted to just move away from that. Okay? Maybe you're moving to a different company, a different city, a different job. You're just kind of like, okay, this is done. Death is not always a bad card because death always talks about rebirth. This is an ending of something for something better to be born. Okay, you see the light coming out from here. It's resurrection. So you're renewing yourself in a different way. And you're putting down those burdens because 10 of Wands is carrying heavy burdens. And you're putting them down. You've putting them down and your wheel is going to start turning in your favor. Okay. Eight of Swords, please, for Leo. Can you please clarify Eight of Swords? Oh, you saw how that jumped? Justice. That's amazing. The fact that you're getting justice and the Eight of Swords is in reverse. I don't know if this is for anybody, but if you're in jail, you might be getting out of jail. You know, somebody that you know is getting out of jail, or maybe you know, when you watch this, you've already been out and this was you had a, you know, a run-in with the law. Which I don't know, you know, how you would be watching this if you had been, or maybe you'd watching it after, but this could definitely be for somebody, not for everybody. But this could also mean that you're just getting out of this situation, that the Justice card here shows you that you were not in the wrong. You're going to get, you know, that karmic justice, and whoever did you wrong is not going to get away with it. You're going to get justice because you got it. I mean, justice is a major arcana. This is a definite yes, and it's a definite you are getting it in your favor because it's in the upright. Okay, so I don't know what that made me think of, someone getting out of jail. So maybe you're dealing with someone that is in jail and they're getting out, or maybe this is just talking about karmic justice. Somebody that's definitely had some difficulties and you're free and you're getting karmic justice. Okay, you might be getting a divorce and, you know, the judge makes the judgment in your favor. Okay, let's clarify the star card, please, for Leo. Star card. Having such trouble shuffling today. I don't know what's happening. Oop, there you go. Ten of Swords. Star card. That wish that wasn't fulfilled, that happily ever after that didn't happen, you're done with that. You're not gonna get this. This energy is being backstabbed, but by multiple people, multiple times. Like you had it happen over and over and over and over again. The Ten of Swords talks about being, you know, betrayed. It talks about betrayal, but it's in the upright. I mean, in the reverse for you, this is a good sign. It means that you are no longer going to be experiencing this. It's an ending to this cycle. You're an ending to the betrayal, an ending to a very difficult situation. Okay, and we flip this star card so good things can come your way. This is done. This suffering and this disappointment and this being stabbed in the back and being taken for granted and being taken for a fool, because that's what the Ten of Swords is. That's done. That's done for you, Leo. Let's clarify the 10 of Coins. Whoa. That's you, Queen of Wands. Male or female. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Queen of Wands is your energy, Leo. And it definitely, in the upright, talks about you being in your power again. You're going to reclaim your power. You're going to remember who the F you are. And you're just going to claim all your stuff that was taken from you. Your power, your money, your position, your everything. This is the boss that comes in and says, you know what, enough of this ish. We're just moving along from this. You know, enough is enough. And we're going to set things right, and you're going to claim your power back. And your 10 of Coins, I flipped it up so that you can get all the things that were lost, that you reclaim your power back. You get your power back, and you get all the things that were lost, and that all the things you gave to these people that didn't take, you know, that took it for granted, that you're taking it back. That's no longer theirs to have because they screwed you over. And so you're not going to let them get away with it. So say it in the morning when you wake up. The first thing you say, I claim my power back. It's mine. No one can have it. You are the only one in control of your life. You are the only one in control of who gets away with whatever they get away with, because you're the one that's going to say, you know what, enough is enough. And you're coming into your power, Queen of Wands. You're coming back into your Leo power. You're going to reclaim everything that was taken from you. If that's a home, if that's your money, if that's your job, if you know, whatever, you're going to reclaim it. And anybody that did you wrong is going to be on their way out, because you're no longer going to put up with that. You're in the Queen of Wands energy, and the Queen of Wands is going to reclaim everything that was taken from her. I mean, you see how she's standing in there, super powerful. Yeah, she's not dealing with anybody's BS, just so you know. 8 of Coins, please. 8 of Coins for Leo. you clarify the Eight of Coins for Leo. There you go. We got a 3. So we have the Lovers, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the way that I'm reading this is the same way that the Eight of Coins came out, where it said you're no longer going to work in this. So if this is having to do with a love relationship, you're no longer going to be focusing on the negative parts of what happened in this relationship, because you don't want to have a new start with this person. You realize this person, it's not going to be the person for you. You have the Lovers, so this could mean that you are dealing with a Gemini, or it could mean that you are no longer going to give energy to this situation anymore. This is the situation that you're no longer going to work at, and it could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. It could be an Earth sign, but it could definitely be a Gemini, Cancer, or a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But you've decided that well, the Five of Cups in reverse too, it's seeing that you're not without blessings, because the Five of Cups talks about, not focusing on the good, not focusing on the things that you do have. So in the reverse, you're saying, no, I realize how lucky I am to have gone away from, whatever this situation was with, it could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. To be able to get away from this situation was a blessing. And, the Ace of Pentacles is talking about a new beginning in finances, a new beginning in just in general. It could be in love, but it's in reverse, so it's not happening. Okay, it's not happening, but you do have the Lovers in the upright. So what I'm thinking is that you might be having a new beginning coming, but you have to clear all this other junk out that you were dealing with. So it's on its way to you, but you have to clear out all the other junk, because it's in the upright. So I'm thinking in the way that I'm seeing it here is, you're no longer working on this situation. Maybe it was with a water sign, and you don't want to have a new beginning with them, but you do want love and you do want that partnership, because it is in the upright. Or maybe this is what's on its way to you. So I'm going to clarify the Lovers, because I want to make sure that I'm reading that correctly. Could you please clarify the Lovers for Leo? Clarify the Lovers for Leo. Whoa. The High Priestess. So the Lovers is clarified by the High Priestess, and this can show that you have to really use your intuition. Someone that's a powerful person that has, maybe they're more spiritual than religious, maybe not the same, culture as you, maybe they're not the same upbringing, religion type, as you, but they're going to bring in all this love. They're going to bring in a lot of love and healing, because this is a person that can also be a healer. Maybe they're a Reiki healer, or maybe they work with energy or things like that, because the high priestess is someone that's going to be, that's going to definitely bring healing energy into the situation. And maybe she's the one that's going to heal your heart, and you're going to be able to have a very nice relationship with this new person. But you have a lot of healing to do. Like at this point, with all of this other stuff that I'm seeing, I hesitate to talk about love, because I feel like you really need to focus on you right now. You need to focus on you and getting your money right and getting your situation right and claiming your power back, because whatever happened here did a number on you. Sorry, I need a little bit of tea. But yeah, I definitely, I think that you guys are in a position to have that again, the love and the healing. But it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay. Let's clarify this moon card for Leo, please. Can you clarify the moon card for Leo? Clarify the moon card for Leo. Okay. Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands in reverse, just basically solidifies that you just no longer want to put any kind of energy, or you're not fighting anymore with this. You're not going to fight for this anymore. The moon card is water energy, so it could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but you're no longer wanting to fight with this person. You're no longer wanting to put any more energy of, conflict or any kind of, yeah, I'm going to fight for this because I want it. No, you're done. You're done. You've had enough of the fights and the arguments and the belittling. This card upright talks about a lot of verbal abuse, maybe even physical abuse. But you're done with that. It's done because you're going to put a stop to it. And I'm really, really sorry if you guys are in any kind of situation that is like that, because nobody deserves that. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Nobody deserves to be treated in a harsh way, whether it's mental, physical, or verbal abuse. None of that is ever okay. Okay, something's wrong with the other person when they treat you this bad, or they treat you badly, or they feel like they can get more power by belittling you and calling you names or anything like that. That person has issues that they have to work through, but that's not your responsibility. Like if they're hurting you because they're hurting, that's still not okay. Like they need to get help. You can support them in finding somebody if that's even what you want to do. But at this point, if someone that's been this horrible and this hurtful and this mean doesn't even deserve your compassion at this point. You just leave them to their wish them well, but you don't have to save everybody, okay? Don't try to save everybody, because it doesn't always work that you end up helping them. At the end of the day, something like that would help to hurt you even more. And you've already had enough heartache. You've had too much heartache, too much pain to continue to give this person even that kind of help. At this point, your healing is number one. It's priority over theirs. So get away from that negativity and that toxic energy, because this person right now, if they are hurting and all they can do is hurt other people, they're not going to be good for you. They're not going to get better. They're just going to keep getting worse. Because you two already have had that. When you cross a line of respect and disrespect, it's hard to go backwards and actually fix whatever the problem was. So if it's crossed that line, just always remember you don't deserve that. This wasn't supposed to be something that, happened to you. And because it happened, you have every right and responsibility to make sure that you are in a safe space and you take away anything that's not good for you and negative. And if you have children, getting them out of that situation is important and is number one priority, so they can help heal themselves, or they can find someone that's going to help them. Let them have someone that they're close to, give them that support, but that's no longer your responsibility. Okay. And I'm sorry I got off on a tangent, but I don't like abuse, whether it's mental, physical, or verbal. It shouldn't happen to anybody, because nobody deserves that. Okay, nobody. I mean, I guess some people are horrible and evil and stuff, but that doesn't solve anything. It just creates bad karma for you. So if you guys are in a constant battle of fighting, you say something bad because they hurt you, and then they say something worse because then you hurt. It's a constant cycle that's never ending, and it's not healthy for anybody. And nobody should be going through that. Nobody, not you or them. Okay? Knight of Cups. This is Cancer energy. So I don't know if you were dealing with a Cancer that broke your heart, or this is the blessing of someone coming in to fix this for you. Okay, maybe this is not a Cancer at all. Maybe this energy is what's coming towards you, someone that's going to bring you love to help you heal this heart. Okay, but always remember, it's not anybody else's responsibility to heal you. You also have to put in the work to heal yourself. But adding love to it, it is definitely something that's going to help. So that love, that offer of love, and that message of love, and that message of good emotions and good friendship, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual love. It could be friendship. That does help with the healing. So accept that when it comes to you. Maybe you don't expect someone to be the person to be your friend or whatever, and you end up hitting it off really well with someone that's completely out of the norm of what you would go to as a friend, and they end up being someone that's like a solid rock for you. Okay, so be open-minded and be open to accepting and receiving love, because when we're hurt, we're in this little cocoon and we don't allow for good things to come in, and we don't allow for love to come through. And that's what you at this moment, that's what you need to heal. You need love, and you need that foundation of friendship, support, to just help you get through this very difficult situation, whether it's now, whether it's past, or whether it's coming. You know, surround yourself with good people, surround yourself with good friends, good family, and don't allow for the people that are going to come in and bring this negative energy, whether they're friends or friends of friends or whoever. It doesn't matter who it is. Don't allow them to come into your space and bring negativity that's going to add to your misery. You already have your own ish to deal with. You don't want to take on anybody else's. So the minute that you see somebody bringing their negative energy or their negative words or their negative anything, be really, really, really mindful about taking your power back and saying, that's not going to happen here. You're welcome to leave. Whether they're friends or family or whoever, the Queen of England, I don't care who it is. If they want to come in and bring negativity to you, you got to put a stop to that. And I hope that you understand who you are and reclaim your power and say, that's it. That's not going to happen here. Okay, clarify the Three of Coins, please, for Leo. Clarify the Three of Coins. My voice is going. Eight of Cups. So you definitely are walking away, whether it's now or later, or you just did it. Eight of Cups is walking away, and this is water energy, so you're probably walking away from a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So definitely is a good thing. You know, she's walking away, but she's walking away into light, because you see the moon back here, but there's like, it's like in the middle of night and day, and she's walking towards the light. She's walking towards sun. She's walking towards her happiness. Okay, she's walking away from all of the negativity and all these rough waters and all this bad stuff towards, you know, a bright light that's waiting for her. Or for you, male or female. Walking away from all of the negativity into something that's positive. You see, it's like at that moment right before the sun comes up, when the moon's still out, but the sun's peeking through. She's walking away from all of the darkness in her life into the light. That's such a beautiful, beautiful card, and I love the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is basically walking away from anything that was negative, anything that was hurtful, all this fighting, all this betrayal, all of this heartache, all of this bad stuff that just wouldn't let you be, and you just are in a place where you're just heartbroken and devastated, and you were losing all of your strength. You're walking away from it. That's the ultimate way to take your power back, is to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, to walk away from the things that are hurting you. Okay. Let me clarify the strength for Leo. Please clarify strength for Leo. Okay. The Hierophant. This could be a marriage you're walking away from. Okay. You could be walking away from a marriage. You could be done with a situation that's been, you know, maybe it was a little bit of an abusive relationship. But you're walking away from it, and you might need to consider that maybe you can talk to a priest or talk to a spiritual advisor, because the Hierophant also can talk about someone that's a spiritual advisor. Maybe you go, and if you don't believe in church or anything like that, you can definitely, you know, talk to a Reiki healer or something like that, someone that's going to help you work through whatever this pain and this agony that you were in. Because the Strength in reverse and the Three of Swords, this energy is basically of disappointment, of heartache. You're no longer wanting to be in this energy. Okay, so maybe you need to look at maybe talking to someone that you trust that can help you heal this situation. Heal the pain that you're feeling right now so that you don't have this heartache. We're flipping that upside down and that you get your strength back. Okay, we're flipping this up, right side up, because Leo, this is you. This is strength, your strength. And you deserve to be at your strongest, most peaceful, and completely healed way. Okay? Oh, Leo. This is really heavy energy. It's really heavy, and I'm really, really sorry, because this wasn't what I thought was going to happen when I decided that I was going to sit down and give you a message. But they can't always be, you know, happy messages. Sometimes you need to hear those hard messages to help you and to know that you know what, you have my support. I wish you so much love and strength and healing so that you are out of this. After you get out of this Four of Swords energy, where you're resting and you're regrouping, that you can walk away from anything that is negative into your ultimate happiness with the Two of Cups. Okay? All right, Leo, this is it. I'm going to go ahead and give you one more pull, or I'm going to pull an advice and see what the deck says. Can you give me some advice for Leo? Nine of Pentacles. I can't. But these cards don't lie. Nine of Pentacles is independence. You're going to be single. You're going to be independent. You're going to find your balance, your stability, your power back. Nine of Pentacles is such a beautiful energy of being, you know, being strong enough to look at, she's taming that tiger. She's like, I got my hand on him because I took my power back. And that's why not even a tiger knows that, not even a tiger can knock me down. I'm in my power. The sun's shining behind me. I am in my power, in my strength. This is also earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're definitely moving into a place of independence, into a place of love, of peace, of healing. You have so many beautiful cards here that show that walking away from something that's negative will bring you ultimately the love and the compassion and the friendship and the independence of finances that you have been wanting, that you've been longing for. This is a really, really good way to end your reading. And I really hope that all the good things that you are longing for, that you've worked for, that you get them and that you can reclaim your power to come back as the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, all that good stuff. And then just have your independence. Walk away from anything that's not good for you. I know it's easier said than done. But trust me, once you're ready to say, I'm done with this like BS and I'm done with all the bad stuff in my life, you embrace yourself in the best way possible. Nine of Pentacles is complete independence from anyone, complete financial abundance that comes your way, you know, work comes your way. It's just going to be like you open the door to all of the good things because you got rid of all that negativity. Okay? I wish you all the best, Leo. Really love you guys. And I hope that the next reading is a better reading for you guys. But I hope that if this is something that can help you, that you definitely put whatever you can into action to help you move to your best life. Okay? Sending you all my love. And I will see you next time.